So, my next book is not a Agatha Christie novel. It is actually a historic book, and the title is somehow is one of the Persian translated book. I read it, but I couldn't find the exact title. So the title was translated into the projects or missions of spies in the history. Now it was a very fantastic book. It was very well written book, and the whole book was about the stories about famous spies. Or in fact, the spies were about to assassinate the famous figures, and mainly what happened in the World War II, like Stalin, Eisenhower, or some of these kind of people who were actually the target of assassination. Some of them were near successful, some of them were not. Now the book that I had in the PDF form was in 200 page, and I think it was not very completed. So I cannot say about how many other figures were there, but in the title of in the table of content, there were actually some very famous figures. Pancho Villa from Mexico was also assassinated. It was successful assassination. Some of them were not, like the assassination of Eisenhower in World War II. It was actually replaced by someone else, or Stalin, or these kind of figures were there. And the whole book is about the stories, or maybe the real stories, I think they are real, that these spies were about to do. And some famous characters was also, the genuine characters were also introduced. But the thing is, some of the thing that I observed, that how this kind of history was recorded. Like, if only 2-3 people knew that the mission was this and that, and the person actually died, or person actually captured, or didn't speak about his mission. So how it was recorded by an author, and the author was not very well known or popularly known, in fact unknown. So it's kind of a mystery, but again, maybe it is based on the reality. Maybe the author or the group of people who gathered these stories had the idea that what's gonna happen, and they hear the similar stories. That was they gathered and used the real characters. But I think that most of the Pancho Villa assassination is quite accurate. We know that how it happened. Even the assassinator, the person who assassinated the assassins were also known. They were politicians. Some of the people who were against Pancho Villa. But the rest of them, like Stalin, Eisenhower, these kind of people, I don't know it is very authentic or not. However, it is very well written, and it was not always about famous stories. Sometimes some characters were unknown, but again, because of their spy projects, it was mentioned in this book. So I will try to find it. However, I will put the name in the Persian format, Persian translation. So if anybody somehow found the real name, feel free to comment on it.